Welcome back to the Firepower channel. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss the next blow-your-mind weapons test. Today we're ripping into 6 next-gen shotguns that are rewriting the rules in 2025. Fast cuts, real testing, no fluff. We'll run drills, do stress checks, and give you a clear verdict on which gun fits which role. Think shotguns are stuck in the past? Think again. These 6 guns will make you rethink recoil, reloads, and value. Stay with me. I'll name my top pick and run a surprise novice handling test at the end. First up is the Benelli Nova 3. If you grew up thinking pumps are clunky and slow, the Nova 3 wants to change your brain. Benelli surgically redesigned the platform, fusing receiver and stock into a single polymer monolithic shell that shaves weight without sacrificing rigidity. It feels like a race car chassis, not a creaky pickup. The shortened pump stroke is the real headline. Benelli claims roughly a 14% faster cycle and on the range that translates into a noticeably snappier, more compact stroke that keeps your hand in the fight. In our 5-shot drill, the Nova 3 operated with minimal hand repositioning and returned to battery faster than a classic 870, giving a tangible edge on follow-ups. Ergonomics are modern. A beveled loading port, M-lock slots for lights and grips, and a comfortable comb that won't punish your cheek on long strings. It's still unmistakably pump action, meaning ultimate reliability. But now, the platform is nimble enough for competition stages and comfortable enough for long days in the blind. If you want a pump that doesn't feel like a compromise, the Nova 3 is an evolutionary pump that actually feels revolutionary. Next, the Retay Ace. The name stands for Air Control Extreme, and the system mostly lives up to the hype. Traditionally, inertia-operated shotguns are beloved for simplicity and reliability, but notorious for a brutal mule kick. Retay Ace counters that with an internal air management chamber paired to a refined inertia bolt that dissipates rearward impulse before it reaches the shooter. The practical result is roughly a 30% reduction in felt recoil compared to baseline inertia guns. Not marketing fluff, but measurable comfort we verified through timed follow-ups and shooter feedback. Because it remains inertia-operated, the ACE keeps the simple maintenance and wide ammo tolerance hunters value, but now inexperienced or recoil-sensitive shooters can run heavier 12-gauge loads without limping off the range. Fit and finish lean premium. Tight tolerances, soft touch controls, and a comb pad that absorbs the sharp edge of hot Magnum rounds. It cycles cleanly across 12, 20, and even 28 gauges in our trials, and its balance makes long sessions less punishing. If you need one shotgun to do upland, waterfowl, and even the occasional 3-gun stage while keeping your shoulder happy, the Retay Ace is a serious contender. If you want shock value without the sticker shock, meet the Tristar Raptor 2. For roughly the price of an entry-level pump, Tristar delivers a gas-operated semi that cycles smoothly, sports a chrome-lined barrel, and includes tactile controls you'd expect on much more expensive rigs. The first thing you notice in handling is beefed-up charging surfaces, a beveled loading port, and a surprisingly refined trigger feel. We ran mixed factory and low brass rounds through it, and the Raptor 2 ate them cleanly. No drama, which is rare at this price point. The finish and machining aren't showroom luxury, but they're objectively solid for the money. For new shooters, budget hunters, or anyone who wants a reliable semi without selling a kidney, this gun delivers the best bang-for-buck shock on our list. It won't outclass a top-tier Benelli in long-term durability tests, but for getting on target, drilling clays, and running local matches, it punches well above its price. If you're buying performance on a budget, the Raptor 2 is the surprise that makes you reevaluate what affordable can do. Mossberg did something bold with the 590R and 590A1 Pro. They hybridized the pump for the modern operator. The headline is a detachable box magazine on a pump platform, finally closing the ergonomics gap between AR training and scattergun operation. That mag-fed topology gives lightning reloads that beat tube top-offs every time under stress. Mossberg didn't sacrifice its ironclad reliability either. We buried a test gun in mud, gave it 2 hard pumps, and it went bang. The brand's workhorse reputation remains earned. The hybrids are packed with pragmatic modularity, Picatinny rails, adjustable stocks, oversized controls that work with gloves, and Cerakote finishes that shrug off the elements. These aren't tactical theatrics for the range. They're functional upgrades for real-world use. If you want a shotgun that bridges training muscle memory from rifles to scatterguns and still survives daily abuse, the 590R family is the most pragmatic evolution we tested. It's the one you pick when failure is not an option, and you want something you can trust in messy, high-stress environments. The Weatherby Element 2 quietly focuses on the small irritations shooters live with and fixes them. This mid-priced semi isn't trying to be the lightest or flashiest, it's designed to be practical and low fuss. Weatherby prioritized ergonomics and maintainability. Oversized, glove-friendly controls, a widened loading port for quick topping off, and a toolless recoil spring removal that turns maintenance into a 15-second chore rather than an ordeal. On the range, it performs like a dependable semi-auto. Smooth cycling, good ammo tolerance, and consistent strings with both buckshot and slugs. The Element 2's choke readiness and cryogenic style options let you tailor patterning without aftermarket headaches. It's a polished, mid-range package that won't make headlines but will make weekends easier. The kind of gun you buy when you want solid performance and minimal fuss. For hunters and sports shooters who value practical features over flash. The Element 2 is the well-rounded user-first choice that quietly outperforms its price class. Finally, the Beretta 1301 Mod 2. Refinement turned into a weapon. This update isn't about flashy gimmicks so much as engineering details until the whole package sings. Beretta addressed structural complaints from earlier models with a reinforced chisel stock and a beefed-up handguard developed with input from hard-use specialists. The guard laughs at heat during long strings, and the chisel stock resists flex under prolonged stress. The gas system has been tuned to deliver exceptionally soft recoil while maintaining legendary cycling reliability across buckshot and slugs. Controls are oversized and intentionally intuitive under stress. Bolt release, charging handle, and safety all move to hand without thought. In rapid-fire drills, the Mod 2 stays composed. No stock flex, consistent follow-ups, and repeatable patterns. It sits in the premium lane price-wise, but you're paying for rock-steady performance and refinement that matter when the stakes are high. If your role demands professional reliability with minimal compromise, law enforcement, competition, or serious home defense, the 1301 Mod 2 is a premium pick that genuinely earns its cost. Numbers don't tell the whole story. Roll does. Best recoil, Retay Ace. Best value, Tristar Raptor 2. Best pump innovation, Benelli Nova 3. Best durability and tactical pragmatism, Mossberg 590R family. Best everyday mid-price performer, Weatherby Element 2. Best premium tactical pick, Beretta 1301 Mod 2. But here's the twist. We wanted to know which of these would be accessible to a complete novice, so we ran a surprise handling test with a non-shooter using low recoil loads under strict supervision. The reduced recoil systems came out on top for accessibility, proving that modern engineering can make shotguns approachable without sacrificing capability. My pick for one gun that does it all is the Retay Ace for its blend of comfort and reliability. If budget isn't a constraint and you need professional level refinement, the Beretta 1301 Mod 2 is the runner-up. Choose by role, not hype. Pick the tool that fits your mission. Firepower always stresses safety. Follow local laws, store firearms locked and unloaded, get certified instruction, and never be reckless. Which shotgun shocked you the most? Drop your pick in the comments and tell us what test you want next. Full teardown, patterning with multiple chokes, or a long-term torture test. If you want deeper teleprompter-ready lines, thumbnails, or a YouTube description for upload, I'll make them next. Hit like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who thinks shotguns are boring. They're not anymore. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next test.